Now that we have learnt about the vast water bodies like the oceans and the seas, let's learn about the minor ones or the smaller ones. So starting with the first one, and that is a bay. We may not necessarily have to visit a sea coast or a seaside to have a mesmerizing experience. The same could be done by visiting a bay. It will give us the same mesmerizing experience of a wonderful evening at the coast of a sea. So what exactly is a bay? A bay is a water body enclosed by a curve in the shore of a larger water body. Most bays are part of oceans or seas. As you can see here, it's a curve. Now, taking a look at the map of India, we see that the Bay of Bengal is right adjacent to India. Now, Bay of Bengal is the world's largest bay, right? So, Bay of Bengal is on the eastern side of India, as you can see here, and it is the world's largest bay. Now, some bays may be also called gulfs. Now, what is the difference between a bay and a gulf? So, when we take a look at the map of India again, we see that these, the Gulf of Kutch and the Gulf of Kambat and also the Gulf of Mannar, are the important gulfs of India. Now, a gulf is a large inlet of a sea cutting deep into the land. So we know that here we have the Arabian Sea. Now the Arabian Sea is cutting deep into this area of Gujarat in India, and thus they are forming the gulfs. As you can see here, having a closer look of this area, this is the Gulf of Kutch and this is the Gulf of Kambat in the Arabian Sea, and this is the Gujarat state. Therefore, here we see that the Gulf of Kutch and the Gulf of Kambat are cutting deep into the land of India in the Gujarat region. Therefore, now we know that the bay has a wider mouth while a gulf has a narrower one. So, if you have a closer view, you'll understand that the Gulf of Kutch and the Gulf of Kambat have a narrower mouth. While we're taking a look at the Bay of Bengal, which is right here, the mouth is much more wider, right? Let's learn about another important water body, and that is a lake. Now, most people think that lakes are small, but let me tell you that lakes can be huge. They are both salty lakes, that is, they contain a lot of salt, or they can be freshwater lakes. Right. So, what exactly is a lake? A small water body surrounded by land on all sides is called a lake. Now, if we take a look at the world map, we see that these are some of the most important lakes of the world. And what are these? They are Great Lakes in North America, Lake Titicaca in South America, Lake Victoria in Africa, the Caspian Sea here, and Lake Baikal, that is in Asia. Let's move on to learning some important lakes, taking reference of the Great Lakes of the USA. So the Great Lakes of the USA includes Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. So these are the 5 lakes that together are called the Great Lakes. Note down that these Great Lakes are freshwater lakes. Now, Lake Superior of Canada is the world's largest freshwater lake. So, we must remember that in Canada, we have the world's largest freshwater lake called the Lake Superior. Now, the Caspian Sea, as you know, is present on the western part of Asia. Now, it is a sea and now we are talking about lakes. So, why exactly are we referring to the Caspian Sea? This is because it is surrounded by land around it, right? Therefore, the Caspian Sea, which is the world's largest saltwater lake, is between Europe and Asia. So, on having a closer view of the Caspian Sea, we see that Right below the Caspian Sea, we have Iran. Above it, we have the Kazakhstan. And to the left part, we have Russia. So, this is where the Caspian Sea is located, and it is the world's largest saltwater lake. So, can you help me answer this question? Which of the following is a saltwater lake? Is it Lake Victoria, Lake Superior, Caspian Sea, or Lake Baikal? Yes, the answer is the Caspian Sea. Did you know that Lake Baikal in Asia is the world's deepest lake? Though it is not the largest lake, but the amount of water it contains is more than any other lake in the world, making it the deepest lake in the world. Let's talk about these two very interesting lakes. What makes them interesting? Well, they were not naturally present there. Over the years, due to the action of glaciers, these two lakes were formed. Now, Lake Ladoga and Lake Onega are the largest and second largest lakes respectively in Europe. So now that we have learnt about bays, gulfs and lakes, let's learn about another minor water body. So what do you see here? You see here a larger water body while this is a smaller one. Now what exactly had happened? Well, this is called a lagoon. Now why do we call it a lagoon? Well, a lagoon is a shallow lake that was once a part of the sea body. And eventually over the years it got separated from the main water body. Right? A very important example of such lagoon is Lake Chilika, that is on the eastern coast of India, as you can see here, right? And it is the largest lagoon of the country and home to many migratory birds, right? So today in this video, we learnt about gulfs, bays, lakes and lagoons. So what is a gulf? We know that gulf is the deep inlet of water into the land. While a lake is another minor water body that is surrounded by land all around it, right? A bay, as you know, is another inlet just like the gulf, but the mouth is wider than that of a gulf. While on the other hand, lagoons are also lakes that are shallower and once were a part of the sea body but eventually got separated from the main water body. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. You can also register for free at DeltaStep.com or download the DeltaStep app to learn one-to-one with our amazing teachers or to get access to all our 5,000 plus amazing videos as per your school syllabus. Master each topic with our adaptive practice technology. Get million plus questions with step-by-step solutions and unlimited mock test. Get all your doubts resolved instantly. Learn via games and win amazing prizes like PlayStations and iPads. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.